Today, we're diving into a quiet revolution that's happening right now on factory floors. It's a brand new partnership between humans and machines. And honestly, it's changing everything. What if I told you that right now, over 50,000 robots are working completely cage-free, shoulder to shoulder with people in factories? Yeah, 50,000. This isn't some far-off future. This is the reality of collaborative robotics, and it's already here. So how is that even possible? I mean, aren't industrial robots these big, dangerous things? Well, yeah, they used to be. But these new machines, they're called cobots, and they're built on one core idea: intelligent compliance. Basically, they're designed to feel. They can sense contact and stop in an instant. And that one ability, well, it changes the entire game. Okay, let's dive in. First up, at number 1, we have the most common one you'll see, the Assembly Cobot. This is the tireless partner that's literally building our world. This machine is the new backbone of the modern assembly line. And its secret? It has torque sensors on every single joint, all 6 of them. It's like a nervous system. That's how it can feel the slightest unexpected touch and just stop. So the cobot handles the boring, repetitive stuff with perfect precision, while a human works right beside it, handling the tasks that take creativity and judgment. Okay, so that was the all-rounder. But what about the specialists? Well, at number 2, we've got the Screwdriving Cobot. It's designed for one job: perfection. And, maybe more importantly, protecting its human partner from a world of hurt. Just try to imagine driving thousands of screws every single day. The strain on your wrist would be unreal, and there's no way you could get the torque perfect every time. This cobot does. It delivers the exact right torque every single time, which is not only great for quality, it completely eliminates one of the most common and painful injuries on the factory floor. So we've seen precision, but this next one completely changes the game with pure, relentless speed. At number 3, it's the Pick Place Cobot, built for a pace that would exhaust any person in minutes. This thing is just a blur of efficiency. Using its 3D vision camera, it spots and moves parts with insane speed and accuracy, 24/7. No breaks, no fatigue. And here's the best part. The human collaborator isn't gone. They're just freed up to do the smarter work, managing inventory, solving problems, the stuff that requires a brain, not just a motor. From speed, we go to sight. And let me tell you, number 4 has a legitimate superpower. Meet the Quality Inspection Cobot. It's an eye that never ever blinks and sees flaws that are totally invisible to you and me. This represents a massive shift in thinking. For decades, quality control was basically a lottery. You'd check a few random samples and just hope the rest were okay. But with high-res cameras and 3D scanners, this cobot inspects every single product that comes off the line. It turns quality from a game of chance into an absolute certainty. And that theme of superhuman precision just keeps on going with number 5, the Dispensing and Gluing Cobot. This one tackles one of the most wasteful and crazy expensive processes in all of manufacturing. Look, applying industrial adhesives by hand is messy and super inconsistent. If you use too little, the product fails. Use too much, and you are literally throwing away thousands of dollars in expensive materials. This cobot lays down a perfect uniform line of glue every time, even on complex curves, saving companies a fortune and guaranteeing a flawless seal. But as impressive as that is, wait until you hear about number 6. This one protects humans from one of the most physically punishing jobs on the entire factory floor. Seriously, polishing and grinding is brutal, brutal work. It demands constant, heavy pressure, and it exposes people to non-stop vibrations that can cause permanent, debilitating injuries. Using a special sensor in its wrist, this cobot feels the surface and applies the perfect amount of pressure for hours on end. It delivers a better finish, and it takes all that physical punishment so a person doesn't have to. All right, coming in at number 7, we're shifting from taking the strain to taking on the most mind-numbingly repetitive job of all. Meet the Machine Tending Cobot, designed to free up a factory's most valuable players, its skilled operators. You don't want your most highly skilled machinists spending their whole day just loading and unloading metal parts. It's a waste of their talent. This cobot acts as the perfect assistant. Its coolest feature is a dual gripper, so it can pull out a finished part and put it in a new one in one single fluid motion. That frees up the human expert to do what they do best: program the next complex job.
Okay, so far we've seen cobots working side by side with people in relatively safe tasks. But what happens when the job itself is just inherently dangerous? What happens when a cobot has to step into the danger zone?
Well, that brings us to number 8, the welding cobot. This is the machine they said could never work near a person, but now it does, safely.
Arc welding is incredibly hot, blindingly bright, and full of hazards. For decades, welding robots had to be locked inside massive, expensive safety cells, no exceptions. This cobot is a total game changer. It allows a human welder to literally walk up to it, teach it the path by hand, and then step back while it performs a perfect, consistent weld. This is bringing high-end automation to small workshops that could never have afforded it before. From the heat of the factory, we go to a place where the biggest danger isn't fire, but a single speck of dust. For number 9, we're entering the clean room with the laboratory cobot. In a research lab, a single stray particle, even a breath, can ruin months of work. This cobot, made of totally sterile materials, handles the super repetitive tasks, like moving samples or measuring liquids with microscopic accuracy. It works right alongside scientists, speeding up the pace of discovery without ever risking contamination. So far, every cobot we've seen has been bolted to the floor in one spot. But this last one, number 10, this is the one that comes to you. Get ready for the mobile cobot. This is pretty much the ultimate in flexibility. It's a precision cobot arm, but it's mounted on a smart, self-driving base. Using LiDAR to see its surroundings, it can just cruise from one workstation to the next, bringing automation wherever it's needed most. You don't bring the work to the robot. The robot now comes to the work. So when you look at all 10 of these, what's the one big idea that connects them? It's this, and it's really important. The goal was never to replace the human. It's about creating the perfect partnership. The machine owns consistency, endurance, and precision. The human owns intelligence, creativity, and judgment. When you put it all together, the conclusion is pretty clear. The era of humans and robots working apart is over. The era of working together has already begun. Hey, if this opened your eyes to something new, do us a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. You're going to want to be here for our next explainer, because we're going inside the robots that need no human at all. No collaboration, no supervision. Type 3 is coming.
I'm Synera, and I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you for spending your time with us today. It genuinely means the world. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss what we put out next. We've got so much more coming your way, and I can't wait to share it with you. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.